All right, so to tighten this up here, you're gonna twist these knobs. This is the support for his head. It goes around his forehead. You tighten it up, try not to get his hair in it. All right, too tight or comfortable, or where are we at with it?
That's fine with me.
Because this is all about patient comfort, and if they're not comfortable, then you're not gonna be able to get the results that you need. So make sure they're completely comfortable. This does pull heavy here. I'm not a big fan of cervical traction, but when people are in pain, no, I mean, oh yeah, okay, my bad. My bad. All right, so we wanna make sure it's what?
25 degrees.
25 degrees. All right. So we're going to go right down through here. Let's see where we got it here. Starting here. And go. Measuring from, y'all. So, and I knew you were fixing to ask me. This goes, and I didn't want to tell you the wrong place. Here at the occiput, and we're measuring the angle that it's going to be from down here to up here.
Oh.
Okay? So right now, all right, here we go. Let's start here. We're going this way. And we got, here would be our 25 degrees. So let's take it, wrong way, up. Oh my God, every time. Up a bit more. So, okay. You see how this is running?
With his occiput?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, and we got every
So,
time.
Bree, in the picture, it made it seem like we was measuring the way the head was in the straps. So you measuring like how it is placed on the bed?
Yeah, so it's gonna be this angle here, right?
From the bed to the occiput, that's the 25 degrees.
From the bed to there.
Right? Is that right?
Like we're measuring, yeah, the angle that this kind of is gonna be. So like this, but we're measuring up here on the occiput, okay? So the angle of that is, that's right at 25. And I'm just holding it straight across here like this. You see it?
So, okay.
But what your landmark is going to be is the
That's what I was looking for. Like, where's that?
occiput. That's what they, yeah.
So they both going to the occiput?
What do you mean?
No,
Like,
one's
This
going.
is pointing straight this way,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
then
one's
this is
gonna
going
be-
up here.
very well with the bed.
because you see the angle that you're getting here.
Mm-hmm.
He said, uh-huh.
I'm just trying to see.
Tracy will be able to show y'all better.
Do the thoracic. The lumbar.
Let's do that.
Yeah, do that.
Let's do it. Your whole time if you're doing intermittent. If you're doing static, then these times are going to be the same, right?
Okay.
Because you're pulling and holding. So for cervical, you want to do 7 seconds minimum. So that's why I had him set up on the 7 seconds. And then I was going to go with a lengthier rest time so that he had time for it to completely relax and adjust. And that goes off patient comfort. So if he needed longer than that, that's something we would make the adjustment to. If he didn't need that long, then we would shorten the time on that. If you're doing, like I said, intermittent, the rest force here, you can change, okay? So the hold force for cervical would be your 25, and then your rest force is going to be 0 because you're completely relaxing. And this you can play with, especially when you're doing intermittent on the lumbar region, because you don't have to go all the way to 0 what's comfortable for them. If they need to let it out a few pounds, but they don't want to go all the way back to that resting state, you can adjust it for them there. So for Boone, how much do you weigh?
Oh, I probably about 185 to 190.
All right, 185 to
Maybe
190.
more.
So that's what 95 would be halfway.
Yeah.
Halfway for you.
Yeah,
All right,
92.
where are those
93.
push straps I pulled out?
Yeah.
Huh?
I did. I lost 4 pounds.
I ain't losing nothing from that.
All right. So the placements of these aren't very hard at all. His head's gonna go that way. This will hook down here.
I like you gotta go to
Well, this will hook to this. These hook underneath the table. This one will, then I'll pull that one off. These hook under the table down here. So they have these little rings down here underneath the table, and that's where these will go. All right, Ben, you want to stand up so we can place these on you real quick, and then we'll have you lay down. Now, you can also put them on the table and then strap them up to them. All right, I want you to turn around a little bit. There we go. All right. So these are going to place right here over the iliac. Mm-hmm. All right, turn around, Boone. And we're gonna place these right below the ribs. All right, turn around for me, Boone. We're gonna go with this one first, then. How about that? Thank you.
It is. About to break some muscle.
How does that feel?
Feels good.
All right, we'll see how it feels when you lay down. We might have to. Head that way.
This one?
Mhm.
You need this. I hope not.
All right. Let's get you hooked up down here first. That looks great, doesn't it? All right, so scoot down for me, Boone.
Wait, which way is down?
Towards me, sorry. Up.
All right, boom.
Scoot back now.
A little bit. And the table is locked. I should have shown this.
I think that's what it is.
I'm kinda nervous.
That's how we release.
I'm kinda nervous.
Alright, this
Uh-huh.
I don't think.
up to this, okay? I need my stool. Alright, then can you scoot back down this way a little bit?
Ooh.
Alright,
Very patient.
nope, alright, scoot back.
So this the part where you check and make sure there ain't no like slack in it.
You have to, that's here, see how it's taut?
That's what you want?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Every machine's different, and one that I had in the clinic, it was when you pulled it out completely loose until you hit a button on the side and it brought it back tight. All right, babe, pick your feet up for me. You're gonna sit them right here on this. Nope, we're gonna go 90 with it. Well, I say we are. So there is another stool, the one we had the other day.
The one that falls
The
down
one
and you
that-
sit on it?
Yeah, is there a way to, does it tighten? It should tighten.
Let me leave pause right now.
I do. Okay, so half of his,
Happy thoughts.
Just relax, bro. Relax.
on off time. Sorry. Are you recording?
So what numbers are we doing again?
We are trading. So we'll do 60 pull and a 20 rest. What's that?
And he gave us
So good, bro.
We're gonna do disc herniation. That way you can actually pull of it. Alright. So we're gonna do a, let's do, what is it, 2060 pull disc herniation.
Good bug. I had to take it.
Maybe the fall of the table.
I would get hit. If I was stuck in my head.
Second hold and 60-second rest.
Deep before it.
Alright, Boone.
Um,
Do you really even trust me right now?
I do.
Alright. Listen, one good way to fail the lab test is to not give your patient this little call button.
Oh, I'm gonna give him that for sure.
That's
That's not That's the kill thing?
Yeah, the kill switch. Well, I mean, call buttons, which y'all been saying, but yes, the kill switch to turn it off. And then also something to call you with.
I'm just give something both hands. Let's play it straight.
Alright, Boone. Are you ready?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Here, I'll take that. I am standing right here. You don't have to hold it.
You don't need that. You got it.
Do you feel it?
Yeah. Where's that?
Where you pulling at?
Oh, I can see it.
My butt.
Butt.
Your butt.
Alright.
I see it a little bit.
We're gonna release the table, okay? It's gonna sound like a loud pop.
That's cool.
It's your
Maybe we are.
I think that's
So that's how you release it.
Yeah.
I grabbed my pants.
So you release it after you start it? Or what?
Well, you can release it before. Sometimes you want it to pull a few times before you release the table to get them acclimated to what it feels like
So that's
before the.
How they
Y'all
feel.
really might see my butt.
Well,
Probably get you crazy.
Now it's at 75. And it holds once it gets there for 20 seconds, and then it's gonna release.
man.
Is it a crescent?
Is it a Christian?
Crescent.
Oh shit. He's hallucinating.
No, it's almost there. It's almost there.
Yes. Yes, it's a joke.
Does it hurt?
No, it feels good. It's really great.
So right there is the 20 for your rest, and now you're on the rest time.
You good, dog?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Yeah, you get red.
Mhm.
What?
Somebody put it into a pool.
They look good. What?
So they're doing it.
Oh, he's trying to relax.
You gotta talk to him. Make him feel
Oh my
You
gosh.
should just see
I don't think you're alive.
Hey, man.
Cause him to have permanent back pain?
It's on the rest. It's on the rest. He's fine. I know.
I'm definitely.
Did you run?
What? I wish I could have just looked up.
She running like a narc up there.
They
Placement of that. Get all messed up.
Oh, it keeps going back up.
Yeah. Alright, we'll kill it and redo that.
What is it?
The placement of your,
Okay. For
10
all
times the
others, we're gonna
pressure.
do what angle?
25.
25 degrees. Measured like this. So our angle of pull here. Okay, that's where we're measuring that. And then to get the 0, we have to go up with the table.
Molly, I'm sorry.
So you can measure while they're not.
Actually, Ben wants to do the.
Are you good?
However, you have to go up so high. You have to go up so high for the 0. I would have them on it first and not hooked in, just on the table, so they don't have to climb up. All right, what are you always gonna do before they get off the table? Hop off. Hop off.
She said hop first and then she said hop.
Pull that up for me. With me.
This.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Contraindications including TMJ for cervical, all pre-assessments, especially vertebral artery tests. So he's negative for all of those. Hang on, this has got to come down to here. You want it to catch him where? You feel that tightening?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so once we have it here, I want to make sure it's not slipping. I don't want to cut off his blood supply to the brain.
That would suck.
Well, you wouldn't know.
That's fine.
Uh-oh. Just a little bit. Okay, down. This needs to be pretty snug.
Yeah, it is.
Now, something that people mess up on the lab test is this is not going to be hooked in. If you don't hook it in, you're not doing traction. Okay? So on cervical, make sure it's hooked to the collar. Okay, so our angle of pull, so we're going to say we're doing C5, C6, 25-degree angle of pull. We're trying to get some separation. It's not his first treatment. So let's say we're doing this herniation. What is that one?
15 and 15.
Okay. Wow. What's 60-20?
Protrusion. Or, yeah, protrusion. Herniated disc.
Okay, so let's do degenerative joint disease because I want to do the 60-20 to show you that. All right, so 60, we want 60 on our pull. Okay, so over here, we've got to have our hold to be 60. hold means pull, and we want our rest to be 20. Rest means rest. Now, what are we going to pull him at? If it was his first treatment, we'd probably start him lower, like around 10 to 15 pounds. Let's say we've been treating him for 3 months. So we could put him about 25 pounds. All right, so we're going to come here, make sure that we start at 0. On our hold, we're going to turn it up to 25 pounds. Now, on our rest, I'm going to have him go to 0. Maximum effect is to go from full pull to 0. If they can't tolerate that, you can change the pull on the rest. So I could have him go from 25 pull to 15 and it not be so significant. How many minutes? Oh no, I'm not doing disc protrusion on this one. So 25 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes, and I'm going to pull him. I need to make sure that I give him the kill switch. If at any point you feel increased pain or you feel like you're going to pass out or die, you push that button. Okay. He can be positioned the way he's most comfortable, feet flat or feet flexed. It doesn't matter. We're doing cervical. So are you comfortable?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so on the speed of pull, in the initial treatment, we're going to go slower on our speed, but as he does more treatments, we can go a little faster with the pull because he's used to it. So we got everything set, and we can push start. How's that feel?
Feels good. Yeah.
Okay, so then it'll hold at the 25 pounds for a minute. He got taller. He grew about a centimeter or so. And see, it'll count down. So if you're with them the first treatment, then you can say you got about 30 more seconds, so you can give them kind of an indication. Okay, you got about 10 more seconds and then it's going to release. There it comes. Go down. Okay, and it's going to rest for 20 seconds and then it'll start to pull you again. Okay, so let's just say it started hurting him. Push the button. It slowly release. Okay, that also happens if you push reset. You never want to turn it off or it'll be a sudden release and you could cause him to pass out. Okay, so this will slowly release it. No, keep holding that aside.
Oh, you want me to hold it?
No, you can.
Hold
All
it
right, so
down?
I'm going to reset. No, you're good.
Oh.
All right, let's just say he has a disc protrusion. So we're going to start him out at what on that? Let's say 5 minutes. And what's going to be our ratio?
15.
On disc protrusion.
What is it?
60 seconds on 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Say 1 1.
No, 60-20.
Yeah.
5 to 8 pounds. I mean, yes.
5 to 8.
5 to 8 minutes. And we're also not going to pull more than how many pounds? And lantoaxial are going to be the low. You're not going to go over the 10 for either one of those. And also, the only difference in not starting at 25 pounds is his very first treatment. I'm going static at 10 pounds, about 15 pounds of weight, 10 minutes, 15 pounds, just to see how he tolerates the first treatment. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so then I'm putting the hold weight at 15 and going. So it's going to pull him at 15 for 10 minutes, static.
Release and hold.
Have you ever done it underwater, the cervical?
I have not.
It was pretty neat. It was probably like,
Right.
Felt better?
it was just, I don't know, yeah.
So we need like a timer
It felt like it
on
was
this
like
one
20.
if you're doing
If you're doing intermittent.
but mostly for static on this one. So what are we pumping up to, Tracy?
Let's just overcome friction.
Okay.
Let's just go to, I don't even know what I weigh. Just pump it to 50. That's way gonna overcome friction, so,
Okay, and we are holding.
yeah.
So how you hold it again?
That's all you gotta do.
Yep, that's it.
What do you have to, how do you start?
Now pump it up some more.
Pump it up some more.
How do
Okay.
you start it?
She do that. So she just-
Don't go over 70.
Okay. I don't really like doing traction on you, period, like
No.
ever, and I don't really wanna go over 65, to be honest.
Okay.
Okay?
I mean,
I
okay.
remember the back episode, I don't wanna do that ever again.
Okay, see? That actually feels good.
Okay, so here's the pump, and you just twist it to it. There's your hold. So you pump it up to the pounds you want to hold. It's easy, like kind of letting off of it anyways right now.
Okay, and
But
then when
to
you release it,
Do you release it like slow?
it's gonna release slow anyway because it's hydraulics.
So it ain't gonna snap back.
This one look easier than the other one.
This
I
is the
forgot I
same
have
as,
a hiatal hernia. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I'm
I don't
just
think
kidding.
she's funny today.
Briscoe's having
Oh.
a bad day.
Yeah.
Y'all are able to like come here, the occipital region right here, and pull, okay? But what you don't want to do is like manipulate the neck.
Oh my god. No, I'm not doing
Can
that.
somebody hold him down, his legs? Tyler? Ready? There it is. Did you feel it? See, so you'll be able to like massage and do a little distraction here, but not what I did to him. Okay.
We can.
So like with her, so you want it to be like a surprise. Feel that? Feel it?
Actually, I don't think
She does. Okay, so that she popped on every segment. But like if I was doing, get on your side. The other way. So then I'm gonna pull this leg up here.
good breathe.
You do, really. Okay. Lay back on your back. This one here.
God, that's deep squat right there.
Oh, that's garbage.
Do that one more time. Let's see this one.
Oh no.
Anyway, that's a lot of manual manipulation. It's a lot of work.